All right, what's up everybody? Today we have another video on the convertible. We got some parts from across the pond from Schmiedman, I guess is how you say it. This is pretty much the only place I buy parts for the convertible because parts are expensive for this motor. Not that they're expensive, shipping is expensive, I should say. Shipping kills you on these parts. I tried to order a valve cover gasket before I knew about this company, and it was like $90 shipping for a $50 part almost. Like it didn't make sense. But I found this company, and all they do is BMW, and they have reasonable prices. They even sell used stuff, which is kind of cool. I didn't buy anything used, but it's neat that you can do that. And it comes in like 3 days shipping from the UK. I mean, it seems pretty solid to me. I can't complain. But yeah, like, you know, most people are like, oh, go to FCP Euro, go to ECS, blah, 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 blah. Go to BMW themselves. They won't sell you Euro parts, which is stupid. But I guess I got this car shortly after they decided to stop selling them. So you'll go to like ECS and you'll type in the part and it says like, no longer available and stuff like that. But anyways, let's open it up and see what we got. All right, do this with one hand. Probably not my best bet, but all right. Lambda probe sensors. Whoop-de-doo. I don't even know what brand. Demo. They are not the most exciting part, but unfortunately they were kind of expensive, and yeah, so after filming the last video on Alex's car, I did some pulls in the end of the video, and I got home and I kind of felt like something was off. I didn't exactly know what, but it just didn't feel right. So I plugged in the code reader, and sure enough, I had some check engine lights, codes, whatever, without actually having a check engine light. And I'm assuming that's from the motor swap. The previous owner, whoever, might have taken the bulb out or something. I never really looked into it. I haven't needed to. The car's been feeling great since I bought it. But I plugged it in, and sure enough, it gave me some lambda sensors. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm gonna call them O2 sensors because that's what they are, and that's what we call them here. They're O2 sensors, and I think that's kind of giving me some shitty gas mileage and stuff too that I'd noticed recently. So let's put them in. All right, so car's jacked up in the air. I'm gonna have to get under it, undo the oxygen sensors, and I'm gonna have to trace the wires back because honestly, I don't even know where they go in this car, which is pretty bad. Typically, they're under like the beauty covers on like the S52, S50, M50, blah, blah, blah. But the Euro car, under the beauty cover is just the coil packs, and everything else is kind of exposed, and I don't really see them like right out in the open. So I'm gonna get in the car, loosen them up, see what I can find, and yeah. All right, we're under the car. There's no room for these things. This one here will be all right, but this one back here, if you can even see, it's up there. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I think it's maybe a downfall of the Euro headers. I don't remember it being this bad on mine. Well, actually, I guess I have Euro headers, but this is why you should shave your bay so you don't have all that shit in your way. You can see them from the top, because that's honestly how I've been changing mine, is just from the top. But let's see what I can do without killing myself. Oh boy, these things are fucking tight. I'm just gonna bust out the breaker, but of course, not gonna fit up in here. Ooh, is that it? Ah, thank God. I'm just punch myself in the face too doing that one. That's not fun, in case you're wondering.
one.
All right, one is out. Hopefully I can move it out of the way. And it'll let me get to that second one, which honestly I'm not using the light from this video to even do. Oh man, that thing's, oh, that's just insulation stuff, so hopefully that won't move out of my way and it won't be that bad. All right, let's try this one. I should put PB Blaster on this before I did it, but I didn't. Ooh, okay. That one came easier than the first one. Cool, that wasn't too bad. I thought that was gonna be horrible. And then, there's really no room in here. The one thing I've always hated doing is just stupid jobs like this. It's going though. Just slowly twisting. And it's fighting you the whole time. Ooh, there we go, we are out. Ooh, my arm is cramping. So now what's interesting is finding out where the hell these things go. So I thought I was gonna be able to tell from here, but clearly it's not gonna happen. All right, I have a bad feeling. The oxygen sensor plugs are in this mess of wires here. Unfortunately, this is part of owning a swapped car, I guess, especially a car that was swapped like, I want to say this car was swapped like 15 years ago. It seems like probably more like 10, or I don't know how long it's been. I also noticed, I hope you can see it, there's just a plug down here and it's zip tied to a random thing, and it definitely goes to nothing. Another perk of swapped cars and not doing them yourself. So I think, unfortunately, I'm gonna start pulling that wrapping off of that, and it's not going to be pretty. All right, when I pull on this, that over there moves. So that's nice, you know, the zip tied thing that's cut off and goes to nothing. And I guess these might be my oxygen sensors. I have to cut those zip ties, trace them over the trans tunnel, which is super annoying and honestly weird. I don't know if they're supposed to go there or not, but that's where they're going, so I gotta get something to cut those zip ties. All right, back under. Let's, oh man, I kind of want to trace that wire and cut it. I'm not gonna do that right now. First things first is to cut these. I should have grabbed better cutters. These were all I saw though. Alright. Now we got a nice ugly mess. And this goes to the other side. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is strange. I don't think it's supposed to be like this. That's what we're working with. Actually, fuck it. I don't like doing this. Hope you can see this. This is how we deal with things around here. Cut. Cut. And now. Oh, fuck. Why is all this stuff intertwined? So now, I guess I'm gonna start with this back one. And thread that on. You won't need to see this. I'm just gonna thread them both in. To figure out a good way to loop them over the trans tunnel. That's gonna be kind of interesting, so we'll see how that goes, but I'll tighten this up first. Ugh, I hate this. Basic maintenance sucks. Don't do it, it's a trap. Just let your car run until it breaks. Fuck it. But in all seriousness, I pulled all... Dude, I'm like drunk from being on that car. I bet you guys understand that feeling. You just like get up from underneath of it after like fighting stuff for a while and you're just like out of it. But I pulled all the like electrical tape, nasty melted crap off of the wiring harness on top of the engine, only to find out the oxygen sensors don't actually go there. So I messed with them and I realized they actually go over top of the transmission to the other side, which you guys have probably seen in this video already. So now I'm just like mad at myself for pulling all that electrical tape off for no reason. But I think it'll actually help because I pulled off the little cover that goes over the harness too, and I think that'll let. So this is that mess, but luckily I managed to get the sensors up through here and I kind of fished them around. Now they're over back here and ran that way, and I'm gonna have to point them back down the other side and pull them down over the trans tunnel. It's not fun, but I'm also probably gonna pull some of these wires out and cut off what I don't need. We've got plugs over here that don't go to anything at this point. There's this one over here. There's stuff underneath the car, so hopefully clean up this mess too and not have electrical tape. I'm gonna use some like just some nicer stuff. So I'm gonna keep fishing this through and yeah, just keep going. All right, so it wasn't exactly fun, but here they are. They were fished down over there. Plenty of slack to them. And they're just going to get plugged in now. Maybe. Okay, never mind. I panicked. All right, let's see how she does now. Start it up. Okay, so I had some issues with the plugs. Going in. I don't know why the plugs looked exactly the same, but they didn't feel like they were like seating all the way. Like they felt like they came apart too easily, which is weird. I ended up just putting like zip ties around them too, just to like double it up to make sure there was no way they were coming apart. So I'm gonna plug in the code reader and see if I have any codes for oxygen sensors now. Car seems to be idling fine, which before it had like a little bit of a hiccup to it, I think. So let's see how that goes. All right, let's see what 14, I think, is the table. 36, 2C, 42, 29, 90, 35, 91. Okay, so I'm gonna clear all of these. And they should be cleared. All right, cool, cleared. So I'm gonna take this back off, start the car again, let it idle for a second, see if they come back. All right, let's see what we got now. FC again. Right. Table 14, we have 2C, 35, 29, 42. All right, so we have less. So I'm gonna go in the peak owner's manual and see what these things even mean, because I don't even know. Clear the codes, and hopefully none of them for oxygen sensors. All right, as you can see, I had a whole bunch of codes Most of those are old ones, I think. I went through, nothing was too important. A few of them clearly were the oxygen sensor codes. Scanned it and none of those came back. It was mostly just like EWS codes and things like that the car just has had deleted. So of course to get codes. But yeah, we should be in good shape, and thanks for watching. Peace.